Hey, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, I'm breaking down my competition account with my funded futures, being transparent with my stats, as well as my ranking on the leaderboard, and of course, being transparent with what I felt this past trading week. If you haven't already, drop a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. We actually hit over 5,000 subs, so thank you all so much for your support. It's absolutely crazy. But we're going to go ahead and dive into the screen, refreshing it to show you I am logged into my dashboard. The competition account started on March 1st at a $10,000 balance. I am currently up $7,466.32. That's equivalent to 74.66% gain. So definitely a beautiful look of the growth curve. I'm happy with how, it's been growing over time this past month. And I'm looking forward to see what this last week of March is going to include. This last week of trading activity I'm about to cover was really rough on me. To preface it all, I felt really negative. I had a lot of self-doubt. I was very emotional and I had lack of risk management. So, a lot of other people in the space actually were going through the same issues as I was. And although it feels nice to not be alone because, we're all traders, we're all going through something similar in some way in our journey. I obviously want everyone to genuinely just be successful in their trading career with or without me. So it kind of sucked at the same time to know that I wasn't, the only one feeling this. But it just shows that the market is really going to do whatever it wants. Whether you're doing well or you're doing poor in the market, it's going to keep on moving. It's going to keep on pushing. So with that, we want to obviously push along with it, keep our head up, and just recognize that there's a bigger picture to trading than that one singular day or that one singular week of the trading year. That one day of losses, that 1 week of losses is not going to determine your entire picture. There's 252 trading days in a year. I have to personally remind myself that, there's a lot more to it. So we can get caught up in the short term feelings, the short term gratification, the short term negativity, but really there's a lot more days, there's a lot more opportunities, there's a lot more to your path than just that one day or that 1 week or that 1 month. So I'm working on that for 2024. I posted about it on my YouTube community tab if you guys want to read it through. But keeping my head up, trying to remove that self-doubt from my brain, keep it pushing, knowing that all my other friends are pushing it too and the community's pushing it. We're gonna be just fine. So with that being said, scrolling down on my dashboard, feel free to pause at any time that you guys want, of course. You'll see the overview of my month. So I believe the last video I uploaded, it was regarding the 8th through the 15th. And that was a really beautiful week for me in my trading performance, I felt like. And then for the 18th through the 22nd, very ugly week for me. There's a lot of reflection points that I had to kind of uncover for myself. And the first one is obviously the emotional management piece. I kept letting my frustrations, my impatienceness, and my desperateness take control of my hand. And what I mean by that is I was just clicking that buy sell button like there was no tomorrow because I was so desperate to win and wanting to be right. And then I would get really frustrated when I wasn't right. So then I would keep on buying and selling to further, build confidence or build onto this idea that I am right so I can prove to the market or something that I am right. But it's obviously not the case. So the second thing I had to really work through was my risk management. I know that's something that I also cover a lot for 2024, and it is going to be something I'll have to continue working on for the rest of my trading career. But for this particular week, my management was so off. I, again, placing however many trades I did on one particular day was already bad enough, but also just not caring about my stop loss, not caring about my take profit, just wanting to be right completely blurred my perspective about my risk management and my emotional management, obviously. So it was just an overall very ugly week for me. Looking specifically on the 19th and the 18th, we had news week later, or I'm sorry, news release a little bit later on in the week. I believe it was actually Wednesday, and even on Wednesday, it was a very ugly day for me too, because I just was not satisfied. On my funded accounts, I did very well, but on this account, I just kept on trading. And I know part of the reason why I was trading this competition account was not only to, practice my strategy, practice my patience, but it was also from when I'm itching to place trades, I would do it on this one. But because I'm producing content about it for you guys, it feels embarrassing at the same time to see the record of 51 trades. But it is what it is. It's all part of it. And so looking at these 3 particular days, I just was not controlling of my execution of my emotion and my risk management. I just wasn't satisfied, and I was desperate to be right, and I was desperate to make money, and it just wasn't a beautiful picture. It wasn't a beautiful trading session, and it felt very uncomfortable. Looking out at my trades after the fact felt so uncomfortable. Even if I ended green on the overall week, I'm still very not happy with my performance, and it's okay. I mean, again, looking at the bigger picture, yes, we grew the account, but there's a lot of learning opportunities I had from this week, and I'm hoping that for this upcoming week, I can focus on what I did wrong here so I can apply better for this one coming up. Coming down a bit more is the overall stats on the account. Unfortunately, win rate did go down to 62.5%. Profit factor also dropped down to 1.43. So, really sad to see that kind of droop a little bit, but it's what happens when you place too many trades or when you're losing or all that stuff, right? It all adds together, and that's what my stats have dropped down. But we still have a week to go, and we are still overall green on the account, and we actually did move up on the leaderboard, which is kind of crazy. I actually thought I was going to drop a bit more because of how poor I performed, but let's go ahead and look at that right now. Competitions, and then click on view. We have 1534 contestants. This is going to end on March 29th as well, as you can see here. So I'll have one more upload for this series. It seems like you guys are really enjoying it, which is really awesome to see. But I'll have one more upload for it next weekend. I am going to be out of town, but I'm going to do my best to make sure I upload it probably the following Sunday. So let's first look at our top ranking contestants before we go over to my ranking. So first through third actually flipped around here. I was personally not really expecting this. I mean, if I had to bet money, I thought that Jab was gonna win it all, because Jab was pretty much holding the first place since the beginning of this competition, give or take, and Jab actually moved down to second, which is so crazy to me. So first place we have CI, who is up 22.9K on the account. Second place is Jab, up $18,070. Third place is RavK, up 17.2K profits. So they're definitely murking the markets. Even if Jab moved to second, still murking the markets, and definitely deserving of these really amazing prizes. 4th through 10th place are also killing the market as well. Our 10th place person is holding above $13,900 in profit. And again, 4th through 10th will win the prize of a static 30K funded account. Now for me, I'm actually only going to expand it to 50 people on the page. If we come down, the last time we were at 52nd place, I believe. And this time we are up 45th place. So that's just mind-boggling to me. Yeah, I'm still on the same path of being speechless, and I feel so humbled by it all. The number is, I think, off, because on my stats dashboard, as you saw, it was 74.66%. It shows 74.84%. But either way, we are still, even with 74.66%, we're still up past the 46th person, which is at 74.29%. So either way, we are supposed to be in 45th place. And yeah, I mean, I have nothing to complain about. There's a lot of learning opportunities for this challenge, for this whole thing. We have another week to go. Anything can happen. And of course, if you guys want to see the trades that I did place, you can highlight my name, and it will pull down here all the trades that I placed. And then again, the overall stats that we literally just covered. So I figured cutting the video a little bit short on that piece instead of adding my trading report might be a little bit easier, but maybe for my final upload, I'll include the trading report. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Pretty crazy stuff. A final thing I want to say about this competition account is that, I was feeling some self-doubt with my trading, not only from this account, but also my funded accounts this past week. And it made me think that, this very moment, I could have done a lot better, and that because I didn't do better, I maybe should stop trading, maybe I should take a break, or maybe I should stop recording. But looking at the grand scheme of things, there's a lot of positives that has come from my trading journey, especially recording since last year of January, literally right after I started in the futures market. Been recording all year long, and you guys can go back, see how rough it was from my personal mistakes of trading, my personal like actual life, and how it affected my mental health and all that stuff. I feel like I've been through a lot of different things, and coming to this point, even if I had a really rough trading week, being able to still place 45th place out of 1,500 plus contestants is absolutely insane to me. Now, I don't know how serious these other individuals are taking it, because I know I'm still kind of using this account in different ways, essentially. But being able to place where I'm at right now is so humbling. And to take away some of that self doubt I was feeling this past week, I'm able to show you guys that I was able to get my Apex trader funding payout. Right, so you can see this email, the PA payment you requested for between the 15th to the 31st of March has been sent to my bank account essentially. So I'll get it within the next 3 to 7 business days. So, not only does this show that Apex does pay out, but also that I am able to at least withdraw from the market. Now, it might not be as big amount compared to other people in this space, but being in the futures market for, the past a little over a year now has been so fruitful of experiences and opportunities, and being able to take payouts since August or since July of last year has been crazy. It's just so crazy. So even if you feel like you're in a gutter and that this particular trading day or this particular trading week or this month has been so rough on you, there's a lot more opportunities. There's a lot more days in the trading year. There's a lot more days in your trading career that is going to help build your portfolio, build your confidence in yourself. I still have a long way to go. There's no way am I able to say that I'm the best trader out there, because I know I'm not. But I'm a lot better where I am now than where I was last year. And I'll take that W. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video with that. I do appreciate your time and support. Really glad you guys are liking this series. Again, make sure you drop a big thumbs up if you haven't already. And feel free to comment down below, if you're in the competition or not, something that you've learned about your journey yourself, whether it's about your mental or trading psychology, it's your strategy, whatever it is you want to share about your trading journey. I would love to know. Feel free to comment down below. But as always, I wish you nothing but the best and most success in everything that you do. And I will see you all in the next video.